So I guess the first thing I want to start with is by saying thank you to everybody who watched my last video, liked it, commented, didn't like it, ignored it. Really thank you to everyone, especially the people who subscribed. I really wasn't expecting anything from that. Put my mic on a stand, so we'll see if this is any better. If it isn't, just let me know and I will keep trying again. So yeah, just thank you for the support on my last video. It was just really cool to see everyone's comments about what they thought and like their words of encouragement and whatnot. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just putting it out there, it's not so bad, you know, when you finally post the talking video that you want to post. So I would say just go for it. It's nothing too crazy. It was this weird thing that I was experiencing that was like I was worried, about how people were gonna see it, but then I also knew that like not that many people were gonna see it, but you guys saw it and that was cool. So thank you for watching it and giving me a chance. And I figured it was about time to make another follow-up video, considering that a couple weeks have gone past. I've really been intending to make a video sooner, but I've kind of been in this transitional phase and going through a lot of life changes, so I've just been a little bit preoccupied with that. But being that the dust is kind of settling and everything is going back to its routine, sort of stabilized, and I'm making new routines and whatnot, I figured I have the time to sit down and make a video and talk to you guys. And the two major life updates, life changes that I've been going through is one, starting a new job, which has been really good for me. It's a much better fit for where I want to be right now and where I am right now, really. And then the second life update is that I adopted two adult cats. And that has been super fun. Today is Monday, and I got them last Monday. They're two of my childhood cats, and I can't really get into too much about the circumstances in which I brought them in, but I just realized after visiting home for the first time in a while that it was time for me to, you know, take on some responsibility and help alleviate the responsibility there and take on two of the cats. So yeah, that has been super fun. The cats' names are Menely and Oscar. Menely is more of a curious cat. She's really chill. I love her a lot. I have a tattoo of her. She is my girl. And I'm just so happy that we could live together again because it's been like 5 years since we've lived together, and it was really hard like leaving her when I moved off to college, and honestly I wasn't really sure if I would ever live with her again. Um, Being that, she's aging, and I mean she's only 13, but being that, she's getting older, and then, I thought that it would just be a really tough readjustment, but she's been adjusting really great to living in my apartment here, and I feel like she's been loving it, to be honest. She's just super chill. I do kind of like feel a little bit bad, that she hasn't been able to just relax outside like she used to be able to, I guess, living in my childhood home, but we're working our way up to taking her out on the harness and on a leash. She did okay with wearing the harness, but the leash I think is a little bit short, so we've got to get her a longer one so I can like give her space when we get to the point of taking her outside. But yeah, and Oscar's a scaredy cat. He's kind of got his quirkiness about him, and he's had some anxiety, when he can't see us. So we're just trying to help him, through that, and also help him stay, gain his independence though too. And yeah, we bought like little pet cameras, and it's just been really fun to like watch them when I'm at work, to see what they're up to. So yeah, I don't know. Being a pet parent has been really fun. Becoming a cat parent has been really fun. I would say it's worth it if you're thinking about it. If you have the financial resources and the space to properly support a cat, I would say definitely start doing your research and um I don't know, it's not as bad as you think. I think, like a lot of things, it's not as bad as you think. Um I guess this is a running theme I'm noticing here, but yeah, I guess back to my new job. I don't really want to like focus in on that too much just 'cause like a job is where in my perspective, my job is just where I get money to live my life. Like my job isn't my life, and I don't really feel like my job defined my life. Yeah, I've been really enjoying what I've been doing. It's just like an office clerical administrative assistant sort of role, and I'm really enjoying that because it's super relaxed office. And I mean, I guess for a little bit of lore on me, I got my bachelor's degree in psychology, and I was working in the social services field for literally only a year, and I was just super burnt out from it all, and I just realized that like client facing roles aren't where I'm ready to be right now. It's nothing I'm ever like opposed to in the future, but just being that I I want to figure out my own things first before I feel I can really pour into helping a ton of others and like having a client base, you know what I mean? So like you know how like you can't pour from an empty cup sort of thing. That's kind of what I was feeling. So yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe this is something I'll talk about more in like another video in the future, but I would say that um anybody who's thinking about going to college, anybody who's currently in college and you haven't graduated yet, just make sure that you can actually apply your degree to jobs you want to do. Don't just go to college to get a degree and then try to find a job with it. I just feel like I just went to college to say I went, well, it was partially because I had scholarships. I had to maintain and start college right after high school, but if I could go back and I had the choice, I really think I would have preferred to start college like much later, like 22, 23, just because I would have had a clearer picture of what I want to do and, if I even need a degree or not for the things I want to do. So, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say on that for now. Because I guess, I don't really need a degree for the job I have now necessarily. I think it was listed as a requirement on the application, but not what I'm saying, like not specifically a psychology degree is what I'm saying. I don't know, just make sure your degree is worth it and can actually get you places that you want to be in the end is I guess what I'm saying. Yeah, because I just feel like if I were to have maybe that in-person internship experience in the social services field, or if I had left high school and instantly started working in a social services or client base sort of job, I would have like quickly found out that this isn't really the right fit for me, and then I wouldn't have wasted my time like getting a degree in that. Um, is I guess the perspective that I'm coming with. So that's all. But if you are in school, if you are thinking about going to school, I hope just have fun, work hard, and good luck. Good luck this semester. I think the semester is about to start or it has started soon. I think for most schools. What else did I want to talk about today? My other channels, I guess my other channels, I have not made videos yet for them either. My gaming channel where I like to play DS games and my art channel where I want to post my art stuff. I haven't been able to be active on there. Well, I haven't been active on there. I would like to, but I guess what I'm getting at is that I the weekend, it was last weekend actually. It was last weekend because it was like I went to the dance party thing. It was like Saturday or Sunday, and then I got the cats on Monday. I had made this loaded diaper shirt for this brat theme like dance party DJ event thing that I went to. And it was fun. I just thought that because it was brat themed, like the venue or like the lights or like the graphics would be like brat and like have green, I don't know, theming to it or whatnot, but it was like pink and purple like the whole time. And like at the end of it, the girl was just playing like early 2000s like pop, like normal radio, like middle school dance hits. And I was like, yeah, I still have to drive home after this, so I gotta go. I guess that's why I chose to have the color as green for the background. But yes, I made this loaded diaper shirt for that, and I got a ton of compliments on the shirt, which I wasn't really expecting anything from it. I've been wanting to make a loaded diaper shirt. It's been on my list of projects. I guess just having a purpose for doing it is enough motivation for me to actually get it done versus just like the purpose is more abstract in that it's like part of a goal I'm working towards, I guess. The thing is, like, whenever I get the itch to create and I want to get my fabric out and start cutting and get my sewing machine oiled up and ready, I I have this like feeling that it's not worth to do unless I'm filming it. But I also like feel like I want to create for the purpose of creating at the same time. But, I also want to make videos while I'm creating. So, it's like this weird like pull, like should I create and without filming or should I create and film it anyways? And then I usually kind of feel more like, oh, I should just film it and, take the opportunity and seize the opportunity to film this thing. But then I feel like, oh, I'm not like presentable enough to film. I'm not feeling good enough to film right now. I'm not feeling ready. I'm not looking how I want to look when I step in front of the camera. So then like that is a barrier to like the filming becomes a barrier to me actually creating, so then I just like end up doing nothing at all. But being that I didn't have time to film the loaded diaper shirt because I was like trying to do it the day of the dance party, like I just didn't have time to like set up lights and figure out the angles and like what am I gonna say and be prepared in that aspect. I just didn't film it at all. I'm realizing like now that because of my ease in creating that when there was no camera, maybe I should just do like two projects. Like I should do one off camera, like as the first trial, and then like one on camera, like for my sewing videos, so that I can kind of have the best of both worlds. Like I'll create something for just the purpose of creating it for me, and also be able to share that with you guys through filming it on video and having, kind of feeling a little bit more prepared and knowing what to say because I also was like having this struggle where I didn't want to like sacrifice authenticity by like having things too scripted or being in kind of a tutorial mode, like expertise, how to sort of perspective because I don't really that's not really the type of videos that I want to be making. The pressure of having like to make a tutorial that's easy to follow would just be like a lot, and I don't feel like I'm any expert. I'm no expert either, so to kind of take on like put on that hat during a video would not feel like the video I would want to make for my channel, really. But I'm realizing that like just me doing the project beforehand would unlock a lot of opportunity for me to actually do the projects I want to do and also feel more prepared for like video creating in the future because maybe I could like take on a perspective like, oh, what would I change or what would I do differently instead of just feeling like I'm like lying because I already made the project beforehand or something like that. You know what I mean? But anyways, I think I've rambled like enough in during this video. I think this is like sufficient enough. And let me know what you guys thought about, the video. Let me know what you've been going through in your life recently too. Like you could comment that, like any life changes you guys have been going through. I feel like, the end of August, early September, it's always kind of like a transitional period for a lot of people, like summer to fall. So, I don't know. Let me know if there's anything you guys are looking forward to that's coming up. I guess I'm looking forward to. Mm, See, I don't know. I'm such a summer girl. I can't even say like the fall weather, but I guess I'm looking forward to like a warm cup of tea on a fall day or something like that. But that's about it. I'm not really a fan of the brisk weather and the coldness because um I live in upstate New York right now, and winter is like 8 months out of the year, so I'm not really looking forward to that. But um, you know. We accept it as it comes, right? And we just keep our fingers crossed to move to a warm place someday soon. Yeah. Thanks for watching again, and I guess I'll see you in my next one. Bye.